Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon and happy Thursday to you. You know, today it should be Cardano listing on Celsius. If any of you guys are seeing it, let me know. Let me know. I am in the great state of Texas, and I know things are kind of different depending upon the state that you're in. So if you've heard the word, if you've seen it on your Celsius mobile app, please let me know. I do want to celebrate that with my guy, Danny Lowe's. So let's hopefully, and all the other Cardano holders in the community and the family. So hopefully some people have seen it somewhere on their app. I have not seen it as of late. So as yet, so we'll see what's going on with there. So listen, the market is doing what the market does. Shout out to BC Backer, who reminded us about 5-6 days ago that this is what the market was going to be doing for about 2 weeks. So it's going to be kind of going, you know, going above 44,000 to 46,000, then going back down to 44,000. It's kind of going to be going back in that range. Looks like it's going to be doing that for a couple of weeks. So that's the kind of the word on the street. Forgive me if I'm still kind of got the thing going on with my grill here and stuff. So hopefully you guys can understand me okay. So, but listen, that is the word on the street for the market. And as we say, the market is doing what the market does. We'll go over those numbers and we're going to hear from that dude, Jeremy Hogan, kind of giving the good, the bad, and the ugly on the latest motions coming out of the SEC camp and coming out of the Ripple camp as well. I'm going to share some stuff from Twitter with you guys. It's going to be a really, really cool hang, but this is going to be your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So let's get into it. Let's go over the market here real quick and see what is up with that. Last I checked, Bitcoin was at 45,000. 45,000. This is a new project that I'm looking into. So we'll see. Let me see where I want to leave it. I'm going to leave that here. I'm looking into this project. I really am. Goodness, it just kills me that every transaction that you try to do on Ethereum is so pricey. So it feels like you got to set your alarm clock, man. You got to set your alarm clock to do some freaking transactions on Ethereum. Like you got to set your alarm clock for 5, 6 in the morning, maybe 7 in the morning, so you can get your transactions done. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to set my alarm clock because I've been timing out the prices. And as you go through the day, it's just getting more and more expensive. And so it's either going to be a very late night thing, you know, probably after 12 or very early in the morning. So let's look at the numbers of Bitcoin and see where we are. So the market cap 2.03 trillion according to CoinGecko. Bitcoin is at $45,782. Ethereum is still holding over $3,000 at $3,064. Cardano is at $2.19. Boy, I just tell you, I just get so excited to see all the average Joe and the average Janes in this space becoming millionaires, becoming multimillionaires. We need a new 1%. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. If you're a Cardano holder, I'm so excited and happy for you. I understand that there are some Axie Infinity millionaires, like a bunch of them, Axie Infinity millionaires. Congrats to you as well. Love this new asset class. I love this new asset class that is a digital asset space. XRP is at $1.15. Doge is 30 cents. Polkadot's at $25. Solana's at $71.97. Uni's at $26. Terra Luna's at $30. Still doing its thing, 76% up on the 7-day. Bitcoin Cash, $642. I'm going to see what is going to happen with that. And Chainlink's $26. Polygon's at $1.37. Stellar is at 35 cents. That's the top 20 for now, but it's looking like what's going to happen, you know, and again, I'm not the TA guy, but it looks like in October, right? So we'll get another run in the beginning of October. It looks like to me that was better than the run we had in the beginning of September. And then we'll get another 2 weeks of this kind of blah, 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 this sideways stuff, right? That's what it's feeling like to me. So I kind of expect the same thing in October. You know, will we get a run up in October? I'm expecting one. I think it'll be greater, right? That, you know, it'll be greater than what we got in September. And then we're going to still go through the sideways deal. right? And then November, a little bit more than October, right? And then we'll have the sideways deal as well. So that's what it looks like is going on in the market. What else did I want to share with you guys? This is from, I think this is an interesting thing coming out of SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Wusten shared this. It said exchanges. We want X number of coins and tokens to list your project payment, Zach. If you're not paying us in any way, your project is most likely a security. Just guess who's the best interest to delay Ripple XRP? Crap show, he says here. So I wanted to share a little bit coming out of the Hogan attorney Hogan. I'm going to say the Hogan camp because they both do a great job. Mrs. Hogan and Mr. Jeremy Hogan do a great job of sharing some of the SEC versus Ripple stuff. Let me share a little bit of that with you guys, and then I will share some really good news coming from Mickey B. Fresh and Crypto Eddie as well. So here it is here. And shout out to my friend, our friend, attorney Jeremy Hogan, for, under the weather, not feeling great at all. And he still took the time and energy and his resources to share with this community his take from a lawyer's perspective on these pending motions. So here it is.
Pales in comparison to what was attached to the SEC reply brief, which were the parts of Hinman deposition. And there was some juicy stuff in there. These excerpts of the deposition were of course chosen by the SEC, so we don't see all the bad stuff for them yet. But this is our first look at some real evidence in the case, and it didn't disappoint. So we only have about 90 pages of the deposition out of probably over 500 pages. I mean, it was apparently an 11-hour deposition, and much of what we do have is redacted. But let's start off with a trap laid by the SEC, obviously together with Hinman, and here it is on page 95 of the transcript. Question: do you recall other issues that were brought to you and members of your staff about the application of the federal securities laws to digital asset transactions in which they sought guidance without seeking a no-action letter? Answer: yes. Frankly, the one I recall the most clearly is probably the one when XRP came in with a person who had my position before me, as well as enforcement counsel. They were interested in, is there a way to restructure what we're doing to bring it within compliance of the securities laws? And the first thing I said to them was, you're continuing to offer XRP without any kind of restrictions that would apply as a securities offering. If you want to come into compliance, you have to stop doing that. And they understood that, close quote. So this is what I call a trap response, and the SEC had obviously discussed this with Mr. Hinman ahead of time to make sure to get his response into the testimony somewhere. So there's no doubt whose side Mr. Hinman is on here. He has a remarkable memory on this interaction out of the hundreds of interactions he probably had, which is amazing. Now the answer is in the good category for the SEC because obviously the SEC's position on the fair notice defense is that Ripple knew it was breaking the law, and by Mr. Hinman telling them that, they should have known. But maybe not as good as the SEC would hope, because later on in the deposition Mr. Hinman is asked when his meetings with Ripple took place, and he says this. On page 376 of the deposition transcript, quote, I think some of these meetings began in 2018 and some early meetings with XRP representatives, general meetings, and then meetings trying to figure out how XRP could come into compliance were later, probably 2020, close quote. So keep in mind that the SEC investigation of Ripple began, I think, in 2019, and the lawsuit was December of 2020. So according to his testimony, Mr. Hinman met with Ripple generally in 2018, maybe 2019, but the meeting in his trap testimony was in 2020. So it was only in 2020 that he met with Ripple and said, I think you are breaking the law. But also keep in mind that when asked what they could do to come into compliance, it seems, according to his testimony, his only response was to say, stop selling XRP. And then a couple of months later, the lawsuit was filed and served on Ripple. So in other words, this is how a company in a burgeoning industry was treated. They were only told to stop realizing its main source of income while the SEC tees up its lawsuit against them. Not very helpful or very nice if you ask me. That's just my opinion. In any case, the testimony only really helps the SEC for the period from when Hinman told the SEC in 2020 until the lawsuit was filed. It does nothing for the fair notice defense pre-2020. And there was another bombshell in the deposition which the SEC wasn't so happy to highlight, and that has to do with the SEC's policies for SEC employees owning securities. And there is a policy which basically says that the SEC employees can't own securities they are in any way working with. So if they're about to purchase any security, the SEC employee has to be pre-cleared. And here's how that line of questioning with Mr.
Uh-oh. It's having some issues here. I don't know if it's the internet. Hold on.
Hinman went. Answer: if you buy securities, you're supposed to get them pre-cleared. Question: and am I correct that digital assets were not covered by the securities clearance form until 2018? Well, Mr. Hinman waffled answering that question, but of course the answer is no. The SEC did not consider digital asset securities for their ethics purposes until 2018. And I know that because you never ask a question on Cross you don't know the answer to already, and you can kind of tell that they already have the document that shows that. So that bodes very well for Ripple as far as its fair notice defense for the periods from 2013 to 2018. And there were a couple of other interesting interactions in that deposition, but to be honest, I've run out of steam, and that's all I've got for you today. The good, the bad, the ugly. I made it without passing out. Thanks for watching.
Great job, brother. Thank you, Attorney Jeremy Hogan. We appreciate you big time. Again, I hope you get well soon, my friend. Get well soon. Get yourself some liquids. Get well. Get better. We appreciate you big time here in the XRP community to our questions. So that is some very, very interesting stuff. I do think no matter what happens, however it plays out, this settlement is coming. I think both sides, I do think that they both know that it's coming. And I really, really do believe that Ripple was just a really, in a great position. Obviously, Hinman had to be prepped for this deposition. Obviously, he was going to be prepped for it. And surely the Ripple camps of attorneys, they knew that as well. But in either case, look, a settlement of a fine, sure, I do believe that is coming. I really do. But Ripple, I still believe in the driver's seat, and they're not going to do any type of settlement that doesn't give them, 90 to 95% of what it is that they want to get out of this case for sure. So again, Attorney Hogan, thank you so much for sharing, my friend. All right, let me see what else I wanted to share with you guys. So this is some really interesting news that Ripple, the company, invested in a crypto exchange in the Philippines. That is pretty massive. Ripple investors, shout out to Mickey B. Fresh. How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. Investor in PDAX crypto exchange in the Philippines. Thanks, Crypto Eddie, for the heads up on this from your video this morning. Now, I saw that you did that video. I did not get a chance to check it out, but we all know how awesome Crypto Eddie is. So yeah, Ripple invested in an exchange in the Philippines. That is pretty cool. And there was some massive people, by the way, in that seed funding round. Hopefully this will pull up here, and I'll share with you guys. Crypto trading platform in the Philippines, I believe it's called PDAX, digital asset exchange, bagged 12.5 million. Philippine Digital Asset Exchange, PDAX, which enables consumers to buy and sell cryptos, reportedly netted 12.5 in its latest funding round. The investment was led by an unnamed UK-based venture capital firm, according to a report from Tech in Asia. Other investors to join the round were BC Group and Union Bank's venture division, UBX, as well as previous PDAX backers, B-Next Ventures, CMT Digital, and Ripple Labs. And so I'm sure that this exchange is definitely looking to have the success that Bitso had coming out of Mexico with that kind of relationship / partnership with Ripple Labs. So that is absolutely outstanding news, guys. Be sure to check out Mickey B. Fresh and Patty XRP's live stream today at 2 p.m. They're going to be going over some of the stuff from this latest stuff coming out of the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. This is another great thing that I wanted to share with you guys. The new world, so the NFT and Gala games are connecting. They're partnering up, and this is absolutely outstanding. Gala Games announced as the official platform and technology partner of 888, the new world. Again, for us, guys, in the Crypto Seizures Home, this is another reason why we are following through with our contract that Ms. Crypto Siege and myself signed in terms of what we're looking to do at the XRP price, right, of that $9 to $13, is because we want to be liquid. This is us. We're not telling you guys what to do with your money. You know that. But we want to be liquid enough to be able to, be able to invest in Gala games, to be able to invest in AAA, to be able to invest in Flare Limited, right? These are some other things that provide income opportunity for you versus just merely waiting around in the market for asset appreciation. So that's the way we kind of see it, and that's how we're approaching it, right? Being liquid is important. Money loves speed, just like success, right? Loves speed. So this is I just think it's just phenomenal, right? It's phenomenal. So let me share this. And then I think I will head out here. I'm going to do some other videos as well. I'm going to probably do at least one more XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes today as well. Got a bunch of running around to do with Little Miss Crypto Siege today as well. So the new world, Gala Games announced as the official platform, a technology partner of 888, the new world, heralding a new era of digital collectible. This is coming from PR Newswire. Gala Games and 888, the new world, are delighted to announce a game-changing partnership, a move that will give digital asset ownership to collectors, players, and engineers across the world. And the player thing, I tell you, I may run out and get myself a laptop today. I may actually do that because the deal with this small laptop that I have is, right, it's just bigger than a tablet, is it can't handle the video card thing, can't handle the load. It can't handle the load. That's why the delay is. The delay and the buffering is not necessarily from the internet, it's from the laptop. I forget what they call it, like whether it be the graphics card or some other thing. So and I wanted to kind of get myself kind of a gaming computer as well. In any case, so I probably will do that today. Miss Crypto Siege lets me. So here it is here. Gala Games announced as the official platform and technology partner of 888, the new world, heralding a new era of digital collectibles with interfaces designed by G Monk and Michael Cena. Gala Games and the 888 New World are delighted to announce a game-changing partnership, a move that will give digital asset ownership to collectors, players, and engineers. I read that. 888, the New World, was founded by the anonymous blockchain evangelist and prolific collector known as 888. The platform has set its sights on revolutionizing the still novel NFT market, which is primarily run by tech, DeFi, and venture capital. From their commission model to the platform's curation process, commission model, the 888 New World believes in supporting artists on their journey through the booming NFT space with radical transparency. So again, I'm excited about this partnership. I think this is great. I think that we're blessed to be early adopters in this new asset class, and just really speaks to me about the importance for us in the Crypto Siege's home to be liquid, and right. And so, we've been holding for years, right? We've been holding and accumulating, just like much of you, for years. 4 and 5 years, right? And being liquid and being able to position ourselves for Celsius, and acquiring equity in Celsius and 888 and Bank to the Future, all these different things like that. Come Christmas time, and be able to take advantage of that. It's going to be a blessing, and it's going to be a blessing for you because you're an early adopter in this new asset class, and you're just beginning. This won't be if this is your first bull run, I can promise you this, it won't be your last bull run. But after every bull run, there is a bear market. And I want to share this very, very important tweet for you guys. I mean, you could take it for what it is. This is a guy who is an experienced trader, if you will, in this market. He's helped a lot of people and make a lot of money. And I think his perspective is dead on. Again, guys, don't forget live stream today, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna have to mark my calendar so I make sure I catch the live stream. I've been missing. I'm a proud Patreon member of Mickey B Fresh and Patty XRP. but I've been missing the live streams and I want to make sure I get on this live stream today. 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to hit on the SEC versus Ripple case, plus run through the new developments with Flare Finance and XFi. And they probably will, in addition to that, they will probably go with this partnership with 888 and Gala Games as well. All right, so where is it? It came from D.I.Y investing. First, let me share. Oh, both of these are right next to each other. Perfect. Joker. First of all, Joker is a guy, TA guy, that most could arguably say that he has been spot on his TA. Yes, no, it's not. He's been spot on his TA for, I don't know, 85, 90% accuracy. It's been pretty outstanding. It's a Joker, and on Twitter is at CryptoJoker12. There's another thing. First of all, he's got, I think he's got Stellar Lumens at around $18 and 26 for XRP. I believe was his thing. So Bitcoin, he says, in September will hit 60K. Now I got this saved, so we'll see. September, 60K. 78K for Bitcoin in October. And he says 100K end of the year. Now, BC Backer doesn't think, BC Backer's kind of got the 70, what does he have? 72 to 85 for Bitcoin. So we'll see, right? My guy, High Altitude Investing, believes over 100K. And I think if it goes over 100, I think it'll be in 2022, January-ish. But we'll see. So anyway, that's the deal there. But here's what I want to share with you guys from my guy, D.I.Y investing, right? Who was mentored by High Altitude Investing, by the way. Mass adoption isn't coming in this cycle. Mass adoption is coming, right? We just saw this right here, this 888% increase from shout out to, right, from Mickey B. Fresh. Global cryptocurrency adoption is skyrocketing. It's grown by over 880% in the last year. Right? What do we have going on last year? Bear market. Okay, so when they're talking about growth, we're talking about during that bear market time, right? And a lot of people were out of the market during that time. So mass adoption isn't coming in this cycle as much as people think it is. Altcoins and Bitcoin will still crash 80 to 90% plus, 80 to 90% plus come the end of the year. You will lose all your money if you don't sell. This is D.I.Y investing saying this, okay? This is not me saying this, guys. This is D.I.Y saying this, down, all right? You will lose all of your money if you don't sell. Saying things like, in quotation, utility will defy sell-offs. Utility will defy sell-offs is how you trap yourself in a market cycle. I personally believe this cycle, he is correct. I personally believe that. This cycle, right? So a cycle is, the term in which the bull run is going on. A cycle is a term for when the bear market is going on. Cycles, right? Not forever. It's never going to happen. Not that one day in the future, utility will defy sell-offs and the market will be based upon utility versus speculation. Not saying that. We're saying this cycle, okay, which has a few months left in it. I tend to agree with them. So I hope that was some great food for thought for you guys. Something to consider, something to ponder, because we did go through a 3+ year bear market, guys. Can't ignore it. It happened, and we can't ignore that. What we try to do in the Crypto Seasons Home is base our decisions based upon the history of what has happened. That's the only thing that we have to base it on. We can't base it on something that we think might happen. That's, for us, is more risky. It's more risky. Basing it on what has happened in the past, that doesn't mean that that's not risky. It's just less risky than basing it on something that hasn't happened yet. All right, guys, thank you so much. Listen, for hanging out and tuning in. Look for another video later on today. Again, I'm going to be running around a bit, and I got to run around with Little Miss Crypto Seeds. I think we're going to go shoot, learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. That's going to be interesting. You know how the professionals do. Yeah. Little Miss Crypto Seeds wants to learn how to do that. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.